Good morning, friends. Manasa Publication is an independent venture started from Chennai. They announced a novel competition this year at 2025. It is exclusively for female writers. Their goal is to find young female writers from college students and other categories. Actually, they announced 2 awards. One is for students and another one is for general female writers. Their goal is to find new female writers from India and to promote feminist writing for this century. I think it is a very important venture because today we need a lot of female writers from India. It's a big chance for them to write and discover their personalities. For more than 3000 years, female in India is designed and defined by patriarchal society. Now they have their liberty to create themselves. They should not waste their energy on consumerism and other things. They should write, they should think, they should read, and they should create their personalities from this historical situation. That's why I support this cause and I am promoting this novel competition. I have to say one thing, because while I am talking about this novel competition, one young man said they can use AI. That's a very silly statement, you know. Creative writing is a attempt to find one's own personal self, one's own identity, one's own character. If you are relying on AI, what you are doing, you are acquiring a common, general, standard expression, right? So what's the use of AI for writing a novel? And see, AI is just a machine. It's a software. It is a standardized one. Standardization is essentially against creativity, and creativity is a continuous warfare against any kind of standardization. If you are a female writer, if somebody says to you that female writers are like this, you have to oppose it. You have to oppose it any kind of stereotypes. Good woman, bad woman, ideal woman, or even feminist. If there is a definition for feminist, you have to fight against that definition. Continuously try to find your own voice. Rebellion is the natural character of writing. So, relying on AI is a sheer nonsense, especially for creative writing. You can use grammar check softwares, you can use spell check softwares, but if AI is asking you that, can I correct this sentence, or can I standardize this sentence, or can I improve the language and style of this language, you should say no. If it is wrong, it is my error. If it is confused, it is my own confusion. If it is not perfect, it is my own imperfection. You should never allow them to correct your language. Because in creative literature, error, ambiguity, and confusion are considered most creative parts. In literary criticism, it is called gap. While I am reading a text, If there is a confused sentence there, I can identify the subconscious of the writer at that particular place. It is a gap in creativity. In literary criticism, it's a very important technical term. If there is an ambiguity, it is a creative thing because it shows the inner mind of the author, right? You may have heard about William Emerson. He wrote a very important article more than 50 years ago. 7 ambiguities. 7 ways of ambiguities that creates the quality of writing. Aesthetical ambiguity, ideological ambiguity. There are a lot of ambiguities there. AI will naturally correct that ambiguities and it will create a natural and standardized expression out of it. What's the use of that language? See, if a person in your street writing the same language you are writing, so what is your originality? How can you rely on that software? You can use it for writing emails, business emails. You can use it for writing simple communications because simple communications are some kind of general activities. People will easily understand what you are telling. So you can use it. But personally, I want to advocate this kind of softwares for writers for writing personal emails also. If you are start writing with the support of AI, not creative writing, but general business writing, eventually your inner mind will change. Your inner language will adjust according to the AI language. Whenever a standardization appears in culture, creativity immediately has to rebel against it. Any kind of standardization. See, when photography was introduced, the painting art made a great rebellion against it and it created numerous modern ways to express it. Similarly, AI is a modern technology introduced in the realm of language. We have to make a rebellion against it. So you can use modern technology to express yourself, but you have to express yourself, your mind, your inner mind, your dreams, your nightmares are more important. So never learn AI. And another thing I have to say that language is not a tool to express. AI understand that language is a tool. It's a common tool for all human beings to express. No, language is the expression and language is the express. It's a modern idea. You may have heard about modern linguistics like Roland Barthes and Jacques Derrida. There are a lot of new ideas in modern linguistics. According to modern linguistics, what is mind? Mind is made up of language. See, you have a lot of words in your mind and images in your mind, and images are in the form of language. So your mind is filled with language. Your mind is actually created by the language around you. From the childhood days, you are absorbing language from the atmosphere, from the environment, from your parents, from your school, from your books, and you are creating your mind, and your mind is language. There is nothing above language. So what is expressed is self-language. You are expressing language in language. And the second thing is, language is the expression. Just listen your emotional outburst. What kind of language is you are using? You are using language without knowing it, right? It is emerging from you automatically without your control, right? Because it is your natural self. It is your natural expression. It is a spill from your inner mind. So it is not a tool of expression, it is the expression. So if you are trying to understand about yourself, you have to understand about your language. So how to understand your language? You have to understand your language through your language. You are separating your inner mind from the mundane mind, and you are understanding your inner mind with your mundane mind, and with your mundane mind with your inner mind. You are understanding yourself with the alternate yourself, right? You are actually dividing yourself into two to understand yourself. That's the process of creativity. While I'm writing, I'm creating an alternate ego, which is writer Jayamohan. And that writer Jayamohan is writing the Jayamohan. Thus, I'm creating a reality in my text. Maybe these are very novel ideas for debut writers, I know, but think about it. Actually, you are doing it continuously. I'm talking to young readers. These young readers have a tendency to daydream, right? Sexual fantasies, fantasies about success and fulfillment, fantasies about travel, fantasies about consumerism. Generally, these daydreams are filled with ego and sex. What is happening in your daydream? You are imagining yourself as different personalities and enjoying various lives in your mind. That's called daydream. That's the process of creative writing. If you can put down in writing these daydreams, naturally they are great writing. The entire humanity is actually daydreaming a lot of things. This is called literature and art and philosophy. So you are creating the daydream of humanity through writing your personal daydreams in a form of literature. That's why you are writing. So never use any standardized tools to express yourself. Actually, you are expressing your personal self and your daydreams and your inner mind, which is the inner mind of the society. You can dig a well here and take water from the earth, but it not belongs to your land. The underwater is a single current throughout the earth, right? You are taking water from that current, from that great deposit of water. Like that, humanity has a great subconscious, collective subconscious, as C.G. Jung referred it. And everybody is taking their own drop of water from that great collection or flow of water. So you are connecting yourself with the great subconscious of humanity, which is actually timeless. You are connecting yourself with Valmiki and Vyasa, Homer, and which while writing. You may be a simple person now, a little girl living in a rural part of Tamil Nadu or Kannada. But your dreams are not yours. It belongs to the humanity. If you want to express it, and if you want to add it in the great collection of dreams created by the humanity, you have to write it down. So just start to write. All the best.